What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and what are they going to say about my hands today? Are they going to say something about my thumb or my hands being dirty? I literally just washed them. It is what it is, but I did almost snap my nail almost in half today. It is what it is. But anyways, we are talking about an awesome product that I talked about a while ago. I made a short on it not too long ago, and a lot of people had questions and were curious and trying to understand exactly what this was. They saw it on my Ruger LCP Max, my Glock 42, and I have a couple others for other handguns. And what this is it's called the Hawg Stash Holster. It's from Hawg Holsters. If you've ever seen my channel, look up the Hawg Holsters Gazenta. It is an awesome way to drive and carry and have quick, fast access while driving. It's actually a genius idea. It's called the Gazenta. On top of that, if you've ever seen my Glock 26 holster that I got from Hawg Holsters, it's amazing. It actually comes with a full Kydex guard protecting you so there's no sweat, no gunk, nothing going to get on your firearm. It's completely insulated from your body and the firearm, but you still have plenty of room to grab that firearm and draw, right? So I actually really like Hawg Holsters, and one of the reasons is they're very minimalist holsters, right? They're all about function. And here's the thing, I have a bunch of holsters that have a bunch of patterns on them, a bunch of colors, you know, a bunch of different things, and that's all fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But at the same time, you'll notice like my Shield holster, it's literally just green. My Shield 40 pocket holster is just black. It doesn't really matter to me. It's a lot of stuff I get sometimes if I need to save some money or don't have all the money I want to spend on it at the moment, I will just go with black. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's why I don't mind Hawg holsters. They're cost effective, they're functional, and they actually really work nice. Now, all their holsters tend to be very thin like this. You'll see a lot of the Kydex holsters nowadays are very thick. He uses a very thin holster. And on top of that, everything is molded basically perfect to that handgun. And it actually looks pretty awesome. Now, why the stash holster? Well, one is the whole point of, by the way, we're going to clear and safety check my Glock 42. But the pocket holster that I carry my Glock 42 in is this holster. And the reason why I like it so much is, one, like I said, thin Kydex. This does not print at all in your pocket. It actually is very nice. Now, someone asked, does it move around a lot? And I would say the only thing that depends on is your pants pocket and what firearm you're carrying. But with something like a Glock 42, with this side hitting the right side of your pants pocket, right? And this being here, you have 2 points where it keeps your handgun pretty dang steady. Now, I buy a lot of pants based off how I'm going to carry, and I think that's the best way to do it. If you are going to pocket carry, you need to buy your setup and then buy your pants around that setup. Buy your shorts around that setup. Therefore, you know, regardless of when you wake up, you're going to have something to wear. Now, pocket carry is essential for people like me and many others. I believe the person who owns Hawg Holsters, I think he pocket carries like a Glock 42 and an LCP Max, if I am correct. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what he told me, and I thought that was pretty legit because if you know me over here, I pocket carry like crazy. Today, this was my pocket carry choice. You can actually see all of the gunk on my rear sights right there just from today. I do new construction plumbing, and this was my carry choice. Obviously, I cleared it prior to making the video. Setup. And why did I go with this one today? Well, I wore a different pair of pants due to the temperature. Therefore, I needed something smaller than my Shield. Normally, my Shield in 357 SIG is my go-to, but my Glock 42 will be my backup. It's just a great pistol under the conditions of new construction plumbing. Sweating, dirt, wood shavings, primer, glue, gunk. Literally everything gets thrown at it. So why this? One, it doesn't print at all. This is a very small, compact setup. It doesn't have a claw on it, which sort of makes it more minimalist, which would be less print or less being uncomfortable in your pocket. Now, I love this holster because check this out. You have a push-off tab, right? That's how this handgun works. It is, or this holster works with this handgun. It is designed that as you go and grab it from your pocket, right? I get 2 fingers on it, and I already have my thumb in place. I grab, and I just go like this. And you push off. Now, sometimes it stays in your pockets. Other times I've had it to where it just falls on the ground, right? Because as I pull out too quick, when I push off, then it falls to the ground. Doesn't matter as long as it comes off that handgun. And now, why a Kydex pocket holster, right? Well, one, listen to this, right? There's actual retention. That handgun's going nowhere, right? No matter what's going on, that handgun's going nowhere. I'm not even grabbing it, right? But on top of that, what's awesome about this holster right here is Some of the softer pocket holsters, I've heard of problems, I've heard of nightmares, I've heard of people fumbling around in their pocket, that whole sort of thing. I've heard of people pocket carrying without a holster, which with some double action pocket pistols, I guess you could get away with it, but I would never do that. And especially at work. I carry a firearm everywhere I go. As long as there's no metal detectors, I have a firearm on me, whether it's a little tiny pocket pistol or whether it's my Glock 26 with a 15+1 setup, right? I have something on me. And that's what the point of this is. Some places you can't go with a Glock 26 and a 15-round mag. You can't go with a Shield Plus with a 15-round mag. You can't go with your Glock 23, your Glock 19. It's going to print. It's going to be uncomfortable while biking, while hiking, while, whatever you're doing, while being active, right? Going for a run, taking the kids on a bike ride, that whole sort of thing. Pocket carry is great. It's not your fastest draw, but you can actually get pretty dang fast with it, right? But I do like having the Kydex over my trigger because if I'm working with other people, their safety is what matters. My safety is what matters. Anyone I'm with, that safety matters to me. The whole point of carrying is to stay safe, to keep people alive, keep people from being attacked, that whole sort of thing. So the last thing I want is to be carrying a firearm and for it to go off. Not only is there legal issues involved, but you could potentially hurt someone. So having a Kydex pocket holster over your trigger guard that doesn't take up a lot of space in the pocket is the way to go 100%. On top of that, you can adjust the push-off tab. I actually like the push-off tab where it is right here, and you can angle it a little bit different each way, but I like this perfectly as it works really well for me. The one on my LCP Max, what I notice is I do like the push-off tab in a little bit different spot. And I think that's all going to depend on what pants you have, what firearm it is, and stuff like that, and just how you like to draw it. But it's easy to draw. And what else is nice about this is it can be used as a purse holster, right? For women, your mom, whoever. It's a great Christmas gift, whatever the case may be. But having a handgun in their purse, you don't want what happened with that SIG P320. The cop was fumbling around in her purse and it went off. This is a great way to be able to access your purse still and still have a firearm on you and it's still protected. And you may want to carry your regular, I don't know, Kate Spade or Michael Kors purse, right? But it doesn't have Velcro for a Velcro holster. This is an awesome way to do it. There's so many things you can do with this holster. Even if you wanted to do like hoodie carry, right, where you carry in your hoodie pocket, this is a great way to go with that. There's a bunch of awesome reasons to get this holster, and honestly, I'm a big fan. Another thing over here on this channel, if you see stuff in my videos, and I say I like it, I say I use it, chances are, if you ever see me in person, I will have one of those products on me. Actually, I know for a fact, if you ever meet me in person, you could be like, what are you carrying? You're going to see my Glock 26. You're going to see my Hellcat. You're going to see the CZ P10M. You're going to see the Shield in 40. You're going to see the Glock 42. You're going to see Hawg holsters, Vetter holsters, Blacksmith tactical holsters. You will see it. You'll see Sealy Optics, right? Or Sealy Optics. Everything I put out and talk about as being good, you can trust. And obviously, vet it yourself, test it yourself. But these are products that have worked for me, made a positive impact on my life, and have made carrying easy. At the end of the day, that's what I want. I want to have something on me 24/7. I want to be safe. I want to be able to live life the same, right? If I'm going on a hike and we're going to be really active, I don't want a Glock 17 on me. That's just, it's too much, right? Obviously, if we're in the woods and bear country, I'm going to have a Glock 29, but that's a different story. If I'm being active and I'm not around bears and wildlife, I want to be able to live life, enjoy time with my kids, be able to go on the monkey bars and not have a Glock 19 show when I jump, all right? If you play with your kids, you know what I'm talking about. Having something appendix or 3 o'clock and you're messing around, that pistol shows, and people don't like when you bring firearms to playgrounds and stuff like that, which it is what it is. Obviously, they're more safe, but a lot of anti-firearm or people that just don't get firearms don't understand that. So for me, the Stash holster has definitely been a game changer. I look to get a bunch more of these for different pocket pistols I have. But yeah, that's the Stash holster from Hawg Holsters. Thanks for watching.